Hi, this is just going to be a quick video exploring some of the basics for YouTube. What we want to try to do is get away from having to go constantly doing a search, getting that one video, showing it in class, moving on with the course, coming back and say, where was that video again? There are things that we can do, number one, to search. There are different things that we can do to create playlists, and we can even share those playlists. So let's get at it. First, we need to get into our SW Apps account. So I just sign in. Default is always Google Drive. I'm going to go up to the waffle, the 9-dot grid, click on that, come down to more, and then go up to YouTube. So this is my YouTube account inside of my SW Apps. Now, here you're going to see in the upper right, my icon is there, so I'm already signed in. You may right at this point have a blue sign in box, so let's click on that, and then you're in. So this is your account. Let's take a look at a couple of things that you can do. Over here, we are in home right now. You can actually have a channel. We'll skip through. This may look a little different than yours. This is my library of all my saved playlists. More on that in just a minute. And then over here are all my subscriptions, the people that I follow. So that's just the thing that's nice about following someone. If they post a video, I get notified, and then I know when there's new material. Okay, at this point, let's just go ahead and let's do a typical search. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go Gettysburg and look at Gettysburg here. All right, this is typical. This is what we normally find, and here are all the, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of hits, and I start to go through. Well, at this point, what I'd rather do is come here to filters. Couple thing about filters. You can see that you can search by, the year, how far back you want to go. You can be video, channel, playlist, a little bit. Let's take a second just to look at this one. First, this year, when I'm looking for a tech video, I almost always click this because I want it to be up to date because the technology changes so quickly. Here we're searching history right now, so that's not going to change so much, so I'll probably leave that one alone. But I love this one right here. Playlists. What I'm doing by clicking on here, the filter now is pulling up only playlists on Gettysburg, is that now I am seeing what other people have created. So here you can see that this 32 videos that this person has put together for lectures. This person has gone with Ken Burns in the Battle of Gettysburg, has 14 videos all collected. He or she created a playlist, and now we can take it, basically share it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. I've always liked his work, so we're going to click on this. Now, here's where I would want to take some time, go through, see what the 14 are. If I'm going through this and I'm like, only like 2 of these are going to work, then I'm not going to save the playlist. But for our purposes right now, let's say this is exactly what I want. Wow, this is wonderful stuff. I'm going to use at least 10 of these. Then I'm going to go over here in the upper right and see where, if I hover, it says save to playlist. I will click on it. It goes to a check, and over here it says save to playlist. Now, that means I have it somewhere. Let's go ahead and take a look to see where that is. 3 lines right here. And if you look, it's going to be not here yet. All right, so that simply means come up here. Let's go ahead and refresh it. And now let's come on back down, and there it is right there. Popular videos, and we're ready to go. So you can see how now, if I'm in class, I don't need to do this search again. I know they're here. And let's say I'd already previewed this Civil War Gettysburg 5. That's exactly what I want. You click on it, you're off and running. The other thing here is I may not, oh man, I made a mistake. That's not the one I wanted. So then all you do is you come over here. Because it's someone else's, you want to go ahead and you click on it, and that means it's been removed from my playlist at this point. Okay, and then I'm back and running. Now, that's one way to do it. The other way to do it would be something like this. I go back in, and I just look for Gettysburg, and I'm going to look for, I'm not going to put the filter on anymore. Okay, I just want to look for some individual ones. The nice thing about this is I start looking, Civil War in 4 minutes. That sounds like something I could use in my class. I go ahead, I click on it. I then go ahead and preview it, and here we are. This is the one I want. Now, I am now going to be creating a new playlist, so I come over here and I go Add To. On the Add To, it will show all the playlists I've created and allow me this opportunity to create a new playlist. Here, I'm going to title it Gettysburg Shorts. Just my short videos, and I'm going to create it. Now, add it to playlists. There it is. We go over here, we take a look, and we say, oh, it's not here yet. Let's refresh it. And we're all set. We come back here, and Gettysburg Shorts are right here. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I can now continue my search, keep looking for different videos, and every time I find one, I can come back here and I can just add the videos in. Okay, that's one way to do it. The other is I go back to my original search. Oops, let's just go ahead and cut through it here. I'm going to go back to my original search, and I find some more. Yep. And I find another video that I really want. And let's say, oh, this is exactly it right here from the movie. So this is something that I want to use. So I come down here and I do the exact same thing I did before. I add to, and now instead of creating a new, all I'm going to do is I'm going to find Gettysburg Shorts. I click on it, and it's been added to the playlist. So at this point, I have two. Let's go ahead and take a look. Gettysburg Shorts. I click on this, and over here you can see we have two. There's an advantage to creating your own playlists. When you come over here, if you decide, oh, this isn't going the way I want, you can obviously delete the whole playlist. There's another advantage which is really good for us. It's basically going to share the work. Playlist settings. Here, I'm going to keep it public because I want people to be able to see it, search for it, etc. I'm going to go to Collaborate. I'm going to click on this switch right here, and that's going to allow collaborators to go ahead and add videos. I save it. One last thing I'm going to do. See this share right here? I'm going to click on that. I'm going to allow people with this link to add the videos. It will now give me a new URL. I go Control-C, and then I've got that copied. I will then go into email, and I will email each of my collaborators. Like for instance, if I'm working with 9th grade English, I would email this link out to the 3 other teachers, and now we're all up and running. Guess what? Because I said that they could add links to the video, they're going to be now tossing these their videos in, and we'll all get the benefit of all those. Hopefully this has been helpful in the fact of looking at the search and the playlists. Have a wonderful day. Oh, one last thing just before we go. I just want to remind you where to get these and many other resources that I have posted. Back to the school website, over to Technology Integration, click down underneath my name, Technology Coach. And here you'll see a number of different resources for you. For instance, if you want more on YouTube, you would just click here, and that would take you to a YouTube page that would have loads of different possibilities for you. Thanks again for your time.